The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. Taking on defenders. Plowing forward. A pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll run with Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his first touchdown this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Falcons 7, Buccaneers
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Come on, set. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll check this down to the running back.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set. 19 Lion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got...
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
London brought in motion. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
It is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter.
With the score tied
3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
60 bison.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Let's go now.
They run over center with Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Minkah Fitzpatrick. The strong defense there, able to break that one up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by a Monty Hooker. And the Buccaneers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Let's go.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here we go, Shaq.
He'll drop to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. That one intercepted.
The 20-yard line.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go. Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He was taken down by Tony Fields. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Hut.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Oh, but this is going to backfire on them. It is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 91 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. Back to throw. They'll try to do it with the screen. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Viking 18. Let's go.
Back to the air again on second. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, shot.
They'll begin here on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 63 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. To the 5-yard line.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
The ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Go!
Here it is on 4th down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. Yeah. And the Falcons will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10.
Let's go.
Mason motioning over.
Check out.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And here's Bijan. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. So we are through. Mooney in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing third and long.
70 range.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. His kick is perfect. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll run. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Warrior 70. Let's go. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. From their own territory, what a play on 4th down. 37 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll send their tight end left. They'll look to throw again. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to the air one more time. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Buccaneers! Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Robinson. He's got space inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
This one complete right side. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 42 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now, a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Greg. They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back. He'll drop to throw. That one is caught by Mooney. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, the Falcons send their punting unit out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
19 Lions. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In trouble, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Another run here for Robinson. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons.